You can sing this next song about anything at all.
Welcome, any and all, to Dreaming in Paradox. I'm your host, John Olson.
And I'm your host, Jose Benutolo.
And today we have with us, over here, John Kontoyannis. He's doing something inappropriate with his toys. But they're his toys, so he can play with them how he chooses.
Yes.
And over here we have Keith Nolan. How we sound, Keith?
You sound good.
Thank you.
Everybody sounds great.
Yes.
Yeah. If
like
we got
that.
one thing going for us, it's that we always sound
He's so
all right.
suave. He's like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
hello,
like
Mr.
Suavo?
Penis. How are
you?
you?
He's like, it's good.
Is that like Spanish for suave?
Yeah.
Something like
Rico.
that. Yeah, like you put a
Suave.
no on everything
Well, it
and
helps
it
to
becomes
hear
Spanish.
yourself. You know, like when you talk to yourself in a mic, it really lowers.
So you
your,
feel like a radio host. You feel like you should do that for a living.
really brings you down.
We should all do that.
Right.
We should all just.
That was
So-
the alien
Radio
having an
people.
organ. Sorry, go ahead.
You should.
Today we're going to talk about movies again.
Movies, because everybody likes movies, except
Right.
people that don't like movies. But they
I don't like movies.
We don't
doesn't
care
like
about
movies?
them. We don't care about them.
See, Papi.
There's
They
a movie.
read.
There's a movie for everybody.
There is.
Is there?
Do you guys like the IMAX?
I love the IMAX.
Of the IMAX?
I think it's superior.
I
Oh,
do. It's just too fucking expensive.
It is overpriced. So today we're going to do a little hypothetical regarding the IMAX. We're going to pretend like someone has gifted you your own personal IMAX theater. Right?
Mhm.
Then you wouldn't have to pay those outrageous
That's
IMAX
right.
prices.
Yeah. Well,
So, but there's a catch.
A
They've
catch.
given you this theater, but you can only afford to buy like 3 prints
Mm.
for it. So the question is then, what movies do you get for your personal IMAX?
The Dark Knight Rises.
You got them all right away?
Yeah.
Okay.
A Planet Earth episode.
Mm.
I'm not sure which one, but one of them. And
That is good.
these are movies that were shot in IMAX or just any movie?
Any movie that you could project.
Something with an unbelievable amount of CGI, like I don't know.
You could pick a CGI movie.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do a Pixar, maybe The Incredibles.
Incredibles.
Yeah. It's a good story, kind of all inclusive.
Incredibles is a great movie.
Yeah.
It is a great movie.
Any 3D? Would you have any 3D on there? Let's say you have the option.
I think Avatar is a good 3D
Avatar is a
movie.
hard movie not to pick for IMAX.
Yeah.
Because it's just so for that.
Yeah.
And Colin, shotgun in it.
You're going
And
IMAX?
shotgun in it. Like Avatar is like, it has to be.
Yeah, I feel like if you're going to have friends over and show off your IMAX theater,
Yeah, you might as well go with
how
it.
can you
go
not?
I mean,
Oh,
I
man,
was
yeah.
I
We
like
cannot pick it.
like I would go for Avatar. I wanted to go for Interstellar, but I'm gonna leave it for you because you probably want it.
Yeah.
So you know, like I can always go see it at your IMAX if I want to see it, or you can swap prints. So I don't need to get it. You know,
Okay.
it's more valuable to you. So I'm gonna get Avatar, also because Colleen loves Avatar.
That is one of the few movies that, like, seeing it in IMAX 3D, like, really
Makes a
made
difference. Yeah, it does make a difference.
Well, didn't they invent like some new technology for?
I mean,
They invented
spent
a
so
lot. Yeah,
long
so
working
yeah.
on the damn thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're making 2 more.
He's planning 3 more.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I don't really feel like there's the demand for it. Like,
Well-
it doesn't... Like, it's a great movie and everything, and it's a great experience, but... Like, I don't need to go back.
How you,
Yeah, I would rather have him do something new.
how
Gotta
you
get that
call
unobtainium.
Right? Yeah.
how you call like, you know, 3 movies is a trilogy. What is 4 movies?
It's
Is
a
it
Quadrilogy.
quadrilogy? Is that a word?
It's a franchise at that point.
Yeah.
It's a franchise at that point. It's like I would say quadrilogy, but I didn't know if it was like,
Yeah.
you know, like
Quadrilogy, pentelogy,
It's a
yeah,
set.
pentalogy sounds more like
Sextilogy.
sextilogy. I like that.
Mm.
I like
septilogy.
that. Septilogy. I don't know.
That's,
Okay,
that's
so
where the Fast and Furious is, right?
Avatar will
Yeah.
be one. The next one that I will bring, I feel that I need to bring something animated, and it will be between How to Train Your Dragon, or I think it will be How to Train Your
How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon, I feel like you want to watch for all the same reasons you want to watch Avatar. Like, it's good for the same reasons. Like, they do the flying shots really well in
Yeah.
that.
And then I feel that I need to bring probably like an oldie.
Dark Knight
that's
Rises
not
was a
like,
good one.
You know,
The opening scene.
It's just so long. I could watch that.
I'm
It's
gonna
like
bring-
3 different movies in one movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring
It's a
Godzilla.
little overloaded.
I'm gonna bring the new Godzilla
Oh.
because I want to see that. I want to see a giant monster destroying something. And like it might kill me, but that's something that I would like to see. I
The
would
new
like to
Godzilla?
just go outside and see like, holy crap, there is this thing beyond our comprehension that is just sending us all back to the Stone Age. And I feel that we all deserve it, and and the entire humanity should die by its hand. So
Or something. Yeah, like I want things that are gonna be awe-inspiring on the screen.
Yes.
I'd have to pick Interstellar because like it's
beautiful.
just designed to be as big as humanly possible.
It's
Yes.
gorgeous.
and it's a gorgeous movie.
Those scenes where like the ship is like really tiny.
Yeah.
Up against the planets, like those shots on an IMAX screen
Mean a lot.
It's where it's at.
Yes.
And it's also just I really
so many
enjoyed that movie.
connotations.
So I'd be willing to watch it more than one.
Would you do? Would you pick more of like?
I know.
so
Like,
far-
do I want more?
This is
Nolan?
crazy. Like Nolan, Nolan has been like
He's
consistent in
Because he loves the medium and he shoots for it.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
IMAX is I think superior. It's what is
It's
it like
great.
80 millimeter?
It's 65 millimeters.
65 millimeter. Yeah.
So it's, yeah.
It fills the whole thing. I
great.
don't need letterbox. I just want the whole thing to be filled. Yeah.
I want to say that, but
I
she
just want to
said.
make this
but-
face.
That's what she said.
Oh God,
You're so on it,
sorry,
man.
I couldn't avoid
You
it.
can.
I couldn't avoid it. You were saying things that.
But like, you know what might be a good one? It wasn't filmed for it, but like something like Independence Day
Yeah,
would be.
of
I think
course.
they're redoing that one too.
Yeah, they're doing.
No, they're doing a
Yeah,
sequel. They're doing a sequel.
Jeff Goldblum returns.
Yeah, Will Smith does not.
Oh really?
Independence Day is gonna be
I
called
think
like.
Bill Pullman's gonna be in it.
Mm.
He does
Not-
have that great speech.
Should be
Yeah.
called Dependence Day.
Dependence Day.
Independence Day.
but like
takes
those have
place
some
with, like, a
They,
couple
they
of
come
warfare.
back and they enslave us, and it
Yeah.
comes it's Dependence Day, and then it's like
They
re-Independence
impregnate
Day.
all the men.
They impregnate all the men, and then like we become like Junior. Like if Schwarzenegger can get pregnant,
Junior
I can
in
get
space.
pregnant. I love the shot when he's tried to bring up a belly and there's nothing coming out but just muscle. Like there's no way, I can do that. I can pull it out and then a belly comes out. He was trying and I go like, you're not even trying. There's nothing there for you to just pull out. Like what? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Lifetime of crunches. We'll
It
do
was
I
even
know.
after lunch, and he still couldn't do it.
Yeah, he couldn't do it. It's like he can. That's one thing that Schwarzenegger will never have that I have. It's a belly.
Yeah.
Never
You got
have it.
some.
You won't have it. Maybe when you get old, but you won't have it. That's something you won't have.
Yeah.
Like it's sad. It's sad.
Claim it, man.
Claim it.
Junior and IMAX. There we go.
You never have a belly. Maybe he has a belly right now. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Well, you can't get off this.
So what were yours? Interstellar.
So Interstellar is my only official pick so far. I think I might go with Star Wars.
Which one?
The first one.
Okay.
A New Hope.
OG, A New Hope.
A New
Um,
Hope. Yeah, that's the
yeah.
one that stands alone.
Unless
The one
the-
that doesn't need the other
Yeah.
ones.
Unless the new one's just like really
I think
incredible.
Empire Strikes Back. I love the snow battle in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's great.
In the planet Hoth.
Yeah.
The third, I mean, they're all good. They're all going to be good on the big screen. The final battle in the third one,
Yeah.
the space battle. is gonna be
Yeah.
So good. It's because it's really one of the best space battles in movies.
Too bad there's no sound in space, so all those explosions are now
Yeah.
unscientific.
They lied to
What is
us.
with that? Why is so many people like comparing movies how scientifically accurate? It's like we've abandoned movies being entertainment, and now it's a source of
know,
like
right?
education for people now.
Yeah, that's happening a lot lately.
I don't get it.
No.
I kind of like
Yeah, like
some of it, but
it's like it's a ridiculous premise already.
Yeah, it's a movie. Just let it be a freaking movie,
say movie again.
Movie.
Movie.
It's a movie.
Movie. Movie.
As for a third one,
Big Hero 6. Just bring Big Hero 6. You like it.
I like it, but I don't know if I'd pick it. Inception is such a good.
Inception
like,
would be
big
great to watch
movie,
on the
yeah.
the soundtrack of Inception to hear it on IMAX was like also
Yeah,
amazing.
you just feel that.
Yeah.
The soundtrack is where it's at in the IMAX theater,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, it's so ominous.
Some people hated
I
it.
love that word.
Because it was
People
too,
got sick of it.
Yeah, because it was in every single scene. Like there was never not music in that movie.
Yeah, it's true.
I have the soundtrack. I love that soundtrack.
It's a good soundtrack.
Yeah.
Do your cousins send you the soundtrack?
Do I what?
Do your cousins
Your
send you?
cousins and your
Oh yeah, yeah. It was complimentary.
Did your cousin send you?
when I
That's
when I
right.
sent him my Christmas card? Dear Chris, I call him Chris.
Yeah. That's what
But you
do.
know what? You know who the
First name
real?
basis,
I
man.
think the real genius is his brother Jonathan. He's the one that writes everything.
Yeah.
You know.
The only one that he doesn't have his hands on is Inception.
Yeah.
And I think that story-wise, it's actually weaker than some of the others.
Mhm.
Because I mean, it's got a very good plot.
Yeah.
But like the characters
It's very
are a little
typical.
thin.
Mm-hmm.
So like I have certain issues with it. Whereas like Jonathan clearly gets characters. He's really good with his dialogue.
Yeah.
Like he's good at making a little bit say a lot.
Yeah. The Prestige was great.
Prestige is, I love it.
I wish I could have
Kinda
a
like it.
Christopher Nolan box set. You know, of just
Yeah.
all his movies. That'd be.
I feel
Oh,
like
I'm
there's
sure
got to
that's-
be one.
I'm sure they're thinking about that.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
they don't have one already, there's got to be something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna
Well, I don't
happen.
think he did everything with Warner Brothers.
Oh, okay, so it's like
Yeah.
tough for
I don't
them.
think Memento was. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not Memento, but like ever since Insomnia, I think he's been
Really.
with them.
Okay.
Um,
What else?
So that was 3 for me. What about you?
Third movie.
What about
What
you,
was?
John?
Oh, did you
Well-
choose Inception?
Yeah, I
At
think
the end
I
of the
gotta
day?
go with it.
Star Wars, Inception, and
Interstellar.
Interstellar.
Two Nolan movies.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't get around it.
You're
Because
gonna
you picked
pick
Avatar.
You should pick the trilogy of the Ninja Turtles.
I might surprise all of y'all. So here we go. And I actually have a fourth one in mind
Yeah.
too. So.
Yeah, I've got.
He's gonna sneak
it's
it
tough
in.
to narrow it down.
What's that?
It's gonna sneak it in. He's gonna do it.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like I'm missing a classic. I'm missing
My first one has to be Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
Definitely.
Go with Empire?
Gotta go with Empire. Second one would be my favorite movie of all time, also science fiction, 2001: Space Odyssey.
Filmed in 70mm.
Yep.
So perfect for.
Perfect for it, you know, and
Yeah.
I'd love to see that, giant picture like that on the screen. I think that
Seems
would
like
be
it's,
awesome.
yeah. I
you
mean,
know,
it's
and
the way that it was.
it was designed
intended.
for that, so it was. I just think it would be awesome, and the music, obviously, you have the soundtrack with it as well, and that would just be fantastic. So, 2001, my third pick, just because I want to see him on a big ass screen like that, is The Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski.
Nice.
He would be the big.
He would be the huge dude, man, and I'm like, yeah, because that's one of my top 5 movies
It's
of
a
all
good
time
movie.
as well. So, that, and my number 4.
You going with the fourth?
Do it.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Just do it.
My number 4 would be Taxi Driver.
Taxi driver.
Yeah.
Taxi
Okay.
driver.
Classic.
I thought you were gonna just bring some tentacle porn for it.
Just
Maybe
Just
number
like-
5.
Maybe number 5. Little.
But I just, I thought about, Taxi Driver. I was like, I wonder what that would look like on a giant fucking screen, and I'm like, just that image of him going
Yeah.
around New York and doing all the things that he does, and yeah,
there's so
That's
many
pretty
movies
dope, man.
that deserve to be
Yeah.
seen that
Blown
way.
up.
they really do.
Like Metropolis.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Huh?
Blow it up that big.
Or, or like. Or
I don't
any-
know that like
The Birth of a Nation.
that the Prince would hold up so well.
They won't. They probably will
right?
pixelate.
Like kind of big time.
Oh God! Like the first movie ever made, which is like like train coming to the station.
Ah!
Oh my God!
Ah, here it comes.
It's gonna run us over. This
But
is
then
weird
the other ones,
magic.
like, didn't you bring up Planet Earth? Was that one of them?
Yeah.
that
Planet
would be
Earth.
just phenomenal.
There's
Yeah.
a documentary. I forget the name of it. It's a foreign documentary. It was filmed in
The
70
Hubble-
millimeter.
The Hubble telescope thing.
No.
Oh.
It's
That'd be
in
cool,
it's in
too,
70 millimeter, and it's just like it's silent, but it's like vignettes of just people's lives and
All the
living.
NASA stuff.
Oh, you're talking
was
about like
79,
Koyaanisqatsi
right?
and Naikanowski and
Which is
then
pretty
the
forward thinking
trilogy.
of them.
Maybe. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if the life.
There is a
name
trilogy, but I don't know
I don't know if it was a
the
trilogy,
director or something.
But it was in 70 millimeter. It's just gorgeous image after gorgeous image.
Is it an old movie or is it a new movie?
I want to say early 2000s.
Then it's not any of them.
You know, it'd be really
it
cool.
might be the last one that he made, Naikanowski or something like that.
I'd have to do a little research.
You know
Yeah.
these movies? You
Which
know
one?
this? You know these movies that I'm talking about? Koyaanisqatsi,
Yeah.
Naikanowski.
Oh yeah, I know those. I know
Like
what
there's
you're
like
talking
you know the director?
Kontoyannis, isn't Coppola produced it? For Coppola, he helped
It's
produce it.
there's no I mean there is story, but it's just this guy who just created a collage of images and then gave it a name, and these names are indigenous names or something from Australia or something. They meet life or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he made
It's
three
Hopi.
movies.
It's Hopi Indian.
And then it's just images of the world, but he's telling a story about what he
Are
sees
they
on the world.
70 millimeter?
I do not know.
Because that's like the one I'm thinking of was specifically shot in the format.
Gotcha.
Planet Earth is another great one that's like, it's like, is it they shoot in IMAX?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
shot that in IMAX.
They should show the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, I'd like to see more horror
Yeah.
on the big screen.
Yeah, that would be good. Or The Exorcist or something like that. That'd
But
be
you
cool.
want to see gore or horror?
I don't like gore.
Texas
You don't like
Chainsaw's
gore.
more horror.
It's more
I'd
horror
say.
than
Yeah.
gore?
Have you seen it?
No, I don't think I have.
You've never seen the
It's good.
original Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
I have never seen the original Texas
It's
Chainsaw
legitimately
Massacre.
You
scary.
should see it in IMAX.
I say like I don't need to. Where I come from,
Come over to my place. I got
There's
an
chainsaw
IMAX.
massacres all the time.
Go to Richie Rich's house.
There you go.
Yeah, he's got a McDonald's. And,
He got a McDonald's definitely. He should be
There's a
fatter than
bowling
he
alley
is.
too, right?
He has a
basketball
bowling
court.
alley.
But he's got a
Basketball
personal
player.
trainer.
Oh,
Remember
that's true.
Arnold
Well,
usually
so he-
trains him?
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
funny.
that's right. Yeah.
I don't feel like working out today. I'm only 12, you know. I want to ride my roller coaster. Fuck that guy. What's his
Fuck
name?
you,
Macaulay
man.
Culkin?
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
I miss him.
That was like the last big movie.
What
he
is
ever
him?
He's been doing some indie films.
Did. Yeah, he does them now and again.
There's two people that I miss from that era. It's Macaulay Culkin and Alicia Silverstone, who I used to have the biggest crush
She
ever.
didn't completely disappear.
In it.
I mean, I haven't seen her in anything the last couple of years, but like,
Yeah. Well,
she just doesn't do like.
Through my entire.
films
how
or
is she supposed to get
blockbusters.
any better? You know, I mean, like.
I don't know,
I think
but all I
Clueless
know,
was her
all I know is
height.
that my
Clueless is great.
teenager
Rudd.
years.
You know, who saw him coming back?
Yeah.
Whom?
When he did
Oh
Paul
yeah,
Rudd?
Ant-Man. I haven't seen
Oh,
Ant-Man.
Paul Rudd.
I haven't seen
seen
it.
Paul Rudd.
I want
glad
to see
that he
Ant-Man. I
Nobody's
think I bet
seen
it's funny. I bet it's funny. I bet it's good. It's the reason no one saw it is probably why it's good. You know, they're like, that's too good. I'm not going to tell anybody about it. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I just like I was into all the Marvel movies, and then I saw Age of Ultron, and I was just kind of over it.
Yeah.
They're
It
overdoing
was
it.
just it was.
They're
it was
overdoing
just,
it. Like
it was just chaos on screen the whole time, and like the plot is just a mess.
Yeah.
Nobody has a character arc. Like,
But that's the
nothing-
point, though, right? I mean, when you get
No,
to.
they,
But hold on a second. If you
comics are a
put
great
it
medium for.
right, but
characters
one
having
thing,
arcs.
one thing, the comic book, one thing, but you have
Yeah.
to think about it in terms of the corporate world, right? They just want to make a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are they going to do? They know that you're going to go and watch it because it's exactly what you said. It's a mess. There's no
Yeah.
plot. There's nothing. But everything gets destroyed.
But the messier
And
it
it's
gets, the more you
mindless.
deteriorate the brand. Like,
I agree. Absolutely.
The Superman, the Man of Steel, that was like what pisses me off about Superman is that you can't kill him unless you have kryptonite.
No, he's
so what's the
too-
point of fighting him? And he's just destroying the city because you're throwing him through buildings.
Yeah.
I don't like just watching destruction.
he's so overpowered.
yeah, it's annoying when it's
Yeah.
only about that. Like I like a little more story. Like, some of these movies, the ones that have good stories, they stand out. I don't
Yeah.
know why. Like
No,
why
and
they-
you can make good comic book movies, and like even a mess of like the team, like the Avengers. Like the first Avengers movie is very enjoyable. It's very rewatchable. It's got a lot of great qualities, and like characters do kind of have
you
their
know,
own personal arcs going through, and like the Avengers 2 is just
you know what?
it's just a mess from beginning to end.
I like this is a true thing. I get bored by the action sequences on
yeah, when
on-
they
on
don't
these
have
films.
if they don't have some kind of like emotional reason for their
And it's
for them
too-
to be there's no
Just too much.
there's no
kick-
stakes.
I don't know.
right?
It's
It's
too much.
just-
Yeah, there's
what
no
they
stakes.
do is they just it's like blow this up, destroy this, have a joke together, some stupid pun, and then back to fighting. You know,
Yeah,
I liked it better.
I get
like,
bored by it. I like
Iron Man-
I like the like the thriller aspects
the
of it.
first
like
Iron Man's
investigating
not
things.
that action packed even,
I like it,
and it's a great movie.
Yeah,
Like it doesn't need to be.
No.
All the Hulks are great movies.
The Hulks.
no, that's why they made so many of them
Yeah.
with different people every time.
Yeah.
All the Hulks.
They
all the
couldn't
Hulks.
get that right.
The one thing that I'm really disappointed though is that they can't,
The
and it's
Phantom.
not, and it's because Marvel doesn't have it. So, but they can't get Fantastic Four right,
Oh, I
and it's
know.
a damn shame.
Just- and at
And-
this point, I want them to like take a long break from trying.
Not
They're
only
just
should they
gonna
take a
keep-
long
Take
break,
a long
but
break
the one
from
thing
track.
that they need to do, and if they don't do it right, I will find you and I will completely destroy you.
One day.
Is they need to take the Silver Surfer, my personal favorite superhero of all time, and not fuck him up, and just get rid of all the other comic book characters and just make the Silver Surfer. Thank you very much. I'll see you later.
At the beginning of the movie, it seemed like he was going to be all right.
No,
Second,
it
like
really
he
didn't.
looked cool, and then when
No.
they took away his shininess, he looked like a guy in a really bad rubber
That's
suit.
one character that you really have to be careful with, because if you mess up the Silver Surfer, you're going to get a legion of pissed off fans. And so you have to be very careful with that. But even with Fantastic Four, like, people were very... I haven't seen it because I heard all about
Terrible
it.
things about
I
it.
heard nothing but bad about it.
And it's a shame, man. It's
Yeah.
kind
It's
of
a damn shame.
disappointing, you know. So,
It's a
but
damn
I
shame.
think they're going to... But the reason for that is because the property
Yeah,
isn't
the
in
rights.
Marvel. You know, the rights are in someone else's hands. They don't belong to Marvel. So therefore, you know, Marvel's been doing some good stuff. You know, they have been
And
producing
Fantastic
good
Four
stuff.
fits so well into like the Avenger universe.
It does, yeah, absolutely. Like that was, if I remember correctly, and somebody correct me, isn't that the first thing that Stan Lee ever wrote was the Fantastic
Yeah,
Four?
I think that's right.
I
That was like his first big one anyway.
think so, yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's definitely like he probably. I'm
Stan
sure he
who?
worked
What?
on. I'm sure he worked on other comics.
Oh,
but,
sure,
like, that was
yeah,
his,
yeah. But that was the one,
Yeah,
like
it was
that,
like the
that
one that
kicked
launched
off
it.
everything. You know,
Yeah. That's why they're the first family.
that's right.
They're literally.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Is he family with General Lee? Stan Lee?
Probably.
Yeah. Just like.
He probably is.
Just like.
Because
the
he can be
ones.
family with Bruce Lee, but you know,
Well, yeah, all the Lees are related.
Yeah.
all the Lees,
Even
It's a
Bruce
fact.
Lee.
Western and Eastern.
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
fact.
I mean, technically, we're all related.
We're all related.
We're all,
We're
I
all
mean,
distant
down,
cousins.
down
We're all
to
distant
down to
cousins.
Adam,
We're all brothers
Definitely.
and sisters. That's right.
down to Adam and Eve, and whatever they used to
You don't
procreate the rest of
honestly
humanity
believe
after
Adam and
that.
Eve shit, do you?
Wait, is this
Yeah.
the one where we were talking about aliens? Or
Oh, we could.
We'll do that tomorrow.
Oh, we'll do that
Okay.
tomorrow. Tomorrow
Okay.
we'll talk
Oh.
about aliens.
yeah, what you've
and
been
not
waiting
about
for all
not about
week.
people like
All
me.
week. Well, we've been waiting for all week.
Alien.
I mean, you're an
Well,
alien
hold
too.
on. Should we?
Johnny's an
Are
alien
we?
too.
Are we?
I-
good
We
on
have a
this?
new theory
Are we what?
We
and
good
an
on
old
stuff?
theory.
Like I don't know if we're good on. I mean, yeah, we mentioned the movies. Like just spin it up to something
Yeah,
else. Like,
we veered a long way off.
We veered a
We could
long way
wrap
off.
up. We can wrap up.
Yeah,
He
I
didn't
mean, not
mention his
necessarily.
movie. You mentioned your movies, right?
He mentioned
I
his
did.
movies.
We all-
Okay.
we all
Shall I-
got
shall I
them.
go over them
Alright,
again?
what's next?
Number 6 is Tentacle Porn. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Tentacle porn always
that was
comes
number five.
back.
No, number 5 was
It's
tentacle.
just like
I thought
Oh
it
no,
was-
that's right. You're right. My bad. Number 5 was tentacle porn. Number 6 is regular porn.
I think there should be a movie where it's octopuses that come down and invade Earth, and it's called Octopi Earth.
Octopi Earth.
Yes.
I'm in. Green light.
Octopi, green
Yeah,
light. This is
thanks.
green light. That's
I'm
Green
just-
lighting that movie.
Yeah.
Paramount.
Or like, I mean, you can make Octopi Wall
Porn.
Street.
Octopus
Just like
exactly.
too.
That's what
attacking
it
New
is.
York.
That's what it is.
Just come-
Octopi Wall Street. I like
Octopi Wall
that.
Street.
Hi.
Like they come out of the bay and they're just
Yeah,
all
out of the
over Wall
sewer.
Street.
Throw James Bond in. I'm telling you, man. Octopussy too.
Yeah.
Octopasta.
Octopi Wall Street.
I think I'm green lighting that one.
Sweet.
They come and kill all the suits.
You can octopi anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Octopi
Yes, you can.
Tokyo. You know, then you can.
Yeah, you
bring
got a
in
whole
the tentacle
franchise,
porn.
the Octopi films.
Yeah.
You see, have a giant octopus that just takes Earth with tentacles.
Yeah,
It's
well,
just-
that's
it's
what
like the size
that's
of the
what
planet.
The poster, the
Yeah,
movie
the poster is,
poster,
yeah, like an octopus with a-
Octopi Earth.
I mean, like that can actually that can be done. Like shark after Sharknado, anything is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's what
Totally.
Sharknado did to
You know,
the industry.
I read this. I learned a new word not too long ago.
Propinquity.
I was not propinquity. I did learn that word too. I was reading. I read Call of Cthulhu not long ago, and he uses this term pentapus
Pentapus.
for like a many tentacled thing. And I was like, oh yeah, octopus, pentapus,
It's just
I
five.
get it, yeah,
Is
it's
it half
just-
5?
8. No,
Penta.
pentapus is like many. It's
Oh.
just gonna be like just a random number of
Gotcha.
yeah.
It just sounded like penta, which is 5.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I figure. I mean, you know, you're Greek. Penta is 5.
Yeah, penta is
See,
5.
there you go.
No.
He knows. They invented
But like
everything.
you can
the
just
Greeks.
throw
We
Socrates.
invented
Any
everything.
number.
They
Fuck all
invented
y'all.
everything.
you can throw any
Socrates.
number
Mm-hmm.
in front of the puss.
It's true. It's true. You could throw it over the book.
Sex
Mention, like, what is the first thing
Yeah,
that comes to
sex
comes to your
puss.
mind?
Sex puss.
Like, if I asked you to think about anything at all, what was the first thing that comes to your mind?
Z-
Well, I'm
Zebras.
thinking about sextopus right now.
Sextopus. So the Greek
Plantains.
people invented that.
Greek people.
Anything you
Oh,
can think of, Greek people invented it.
Chinese food.
Greek people
Plantains.
We
invented it.
figured that out.
Everything. They
Way
invented the
before
word
Chinese.
invention
Hey,
to explain the fact that they're inventing stuff. You know,
just
this is
make
true.
stuff
You
that's-
see this
This is
bottle
true.
of moonshine? We invented that.
It is moonshine.
Yeah.
Like he drinks
This
so much.
camera,
Yeah.
we came up with it.
They
Socrates.
invented it. They
That's
invented
right.
everything.
That's right.
They
So
are
great.
they're responsible
So
for
great, yeah.
like Greece.
Socrates.
Like what is happening in Europe is like Greece gave the world civilization, and now it's just taking it back.
All right. I can dig that.
Yeah, they go like, you know
I can
what,
live
you
with
don't
that.
deserve these, and then you're just crushing every economy,
I can
and
live with that.
like dragging the world down. It's like we need to go back to the old gods, like you,
That's right.
Zeus. Is it true that they're
Alright.
making a sequel for Kung Fury?
What?
Kung Fury?
Kung,
Kung Pao?
Kung Pao.
Fury. No, Kung Fury. Like
Fury.
they're making like
Oh.
the one online.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. if
They're
they get
making a
more
sequel
money.
of it
Oh,
apparently.
no, yeah, they are.
It's
That's
only a
right.
40-minute video.
I know, but you know, like
It's not
and-
really, so maybe they'll make a feature length.
you know,
Something.
maybe.
Anyway,
You seen that you want to
that
wrap it
was
up.
kinda-
You want to wrap
yeah,
it up.
I wanted to wrap it up.
Okay, well, it's like we're like,
But
Yeah.
we're talking about movies.
let's do it.
Rapping.
Well,
Wrapping.
we're gonna.
You don't like
we've got
movies?
more.
All
I
right,
like
sorry.
movies.
Yeah. Tentacle porn.
Thank you for joining us today.
Yes.
What IMAX films would you like to own?
You
If
can
you
come to my
want
place and watch all of them. Sorry.
yeah, yeah. We've all got our own IMAX theater, so you can just come. See
Come
ours.
on over. Come on over, baby.
There you go. Thank you. for
Waka
that.
waka.
All right, you can find me on Twitter at John and Paradox.
And you can find me on Twitter at Jose in Paradox. And with that said, friends from the future, all these people say goodbye from the past. Kisses. XOXO.